And give it up for your hometown Bishop Guertin Cardinals. Head coach Anthony Nayland. And ladies and gentlemen, our officiating crew for the evening is referee Dan Moylan, umpires David Pruitt, back judge Brian Williams, linesman is James Joseph, and the line judge is Jim Gargano. Our clock operator up here in the booth is the great Billy Mack. Thank you to our officials tonight. All right, give a warm welcome to the BG Cardinal Marching Band under the directing of Brian Stark. And if you're able, please rise and join us, remove headgear, as our Cardinal Band plays our national anthem.
And the Bishop Guertin Band playing us into the opening kickoff of tonight's game here on a soggy Saturday at Stellos. Hello, everybody. I'm John Collins along with Tom King.
A little quieter than yesterday, huh?
It is. Not quite as packed in the stands here tonight.
I think that's due to the weather and.
Oh, I thought it was ticket prices.
Yeah, well,
no?
maybe.
Easy transport? No.
Yeah.
But hey, this team right here, Merrimack, treated you to quite the contest, I understand, in my absence against North. And a dramatic finish?
No. Oh, BG did.
BG, I'm sorry. BG and North came down to the wire.
Yeah, it came down to the wire. A pass in the end zone looking for Connor Lennon, just a little underthrown, and it was picked off by Luke Peters, who makes plays all over the place. I did a column on Peters today. He just seems to be right where the ball is. He's always around the ball.
So on
either side, special teams, football, but that's Nashua North. BG, Merrimack, we saw Merrimack, John, on the opening night.
Yep.
They've improved since. They're trying to get more players involved, more people involved in their offense, and let's see if it works. Again, Garen Brown is their main guy, and if they can connect with him, that's easier for them. Of course, Sahil Mujawar is their quarterback. Runs a lot. I don't think he's going to face the intense pressure that Darius Smith gave him from North on opening night. And he ran a lot against Keene, but didn't have as much success then either because Keene was kind of looking for it.
Yeah, so, it's a low-scoring game at home against Keene. They lost 12-0.
If Guertin on a night like this can get running the football like they did in the second half against North, they could have some success because of A.J. Holmes and the formation that they use. The other thing, too, is Guertin's got to win this game. This is a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, this is a division game.
This is a division game. Merrimack's 1-2, but Guertin's 0-2. They don't want to go 0-3 in the division.
Not at all.
Right. John, I'm heading down to the field. We'll catch you midway second quarter.
That's Tom King. John Collins along with Dylan Smith on camera tonight. Pete Johnson manning the controls, our executive producer. He has us on Merrimack TV as well. We welcome our Merrimack viewers tonight. If you're watching live on a Saturday, September 23, you should know if you're coming down to the stadium, you got the Rolling Grill serving hot dogs, hamburgers, and your barbecue favorites outside, handling the concessions for these Bishop Guertin High School football games. No difficulty whatsoever telling the two teams apart with the uniform schemes. Of course, BG in their traditional green and yellow, Green Bay Packers theme, and the Merrimack Tomahawks in their dark blue and whites. Will be kicking off. The Tomahawks will from left to right on your TV screen. 12-minute quarters in New Hampshire high school football. And so Michael McDonough and the BG offense should be getting the ball first, pending this kickoff by the Tomahawks. Going to skip toward the out-of-bounds marker. Stays in. It's live ball. Had to be picked up at the 1-yard line. So it's a great kick. And a tackle made just beyond the 10-yard line. On the return, it was Ronan Balistreri who picked it up off the turf, had to play that live ball. I'm sure he was kind of hoping it would go out of bounds over there and maybe give them 1st and 10 at the 35. Instead, it's going to be 1st and 10 backed up near their own 10-yard line. They'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Drizzly Saturday, not that cold really. Rain started halfway through this afternoon and hasn't been heavy. Don't expect it to affect the play on the field very much tonight. In the shotgun is McDonough. He's going to look to his left, and the quick hitter is complete. Close to first down yardage with the completion. Maybe a gain of 7 on the play. Pass was completed to Charlie Dabrowski.
Lennon gets out to the 20-yard line.
Or was it Lennon?
2nd down and 3.
Connor Lennon, with the catch, number 8, and he was shaken up. He's getting escorted to the sideline right now by a trainer. Number 8 on the tackle. Hopefully Connor will be able to bounce back from that. It is 2nd and 3 now after the first play from scrimmage, a completion from McDonough to Lennon on the near hash mark. There's a flag from the umpire behind the secondary, and he's going to call something against the Cardinals, the way the Tomahawks are celebrating the conversation between the umpire in the back and the official. So going to mark 5 yards off against illegal substitution. Will back BG up 5. So kind of erases that first down success, and it's 2nd and long. Call it 2nd down and 8. McDonough in the shotgun. He will hand it off up the middle. Goes A.J. Holmes, I believe, if it's number 27. Yes, on the carry. And not much there. So it's gone from 2nd and short to 3rd and long in this opening series, due to that penalty for an illegal substitution against the Cardinals. Tomahawks would love to get a 3 and out here to begin the ball game on defense. McDonough looking to his left, has a blocker, does Will Helmke. Helmke is bullying his way past the 20, but it looks like he's going to be a yard or 2 short of a first down, and the punting team will come out onto the field for the Cardinals. McDonough throwing the ball a couple of times in that series. 4th down and 1, and they will be forced to punt here. Lennon, who was shaken up on that pass reception to begin the ball game, makes his way back out onto the field to assume his punting duties, and he gets away a pretty good one. End over end, goes above the behind the up man, the return man for the Logan Day. Had to call a fair catch. If he had set up, I think, 5 yards deeper, he probably would have had a nice chance at a return there, but Lennon actually kicked it over his head. So pretty good boot, gets the Tomahawks out of their own half of the field, but still great field position on their first possession of the game for the Merrimack offense. Sahil Mujawar, the quarterback, is going to hand the ball off. Up the middle they go before the ball carrier is hit. Ball comes out, and it's instantly a turnover. The Cardinals fall on the loose ball. A heavy hit of the ball carrier, jarred it loose. Might have been Guertin Brown on the carry, shaking his left hand as he came off the field. He probably got hit right on that hand wrapped around the football, and it knocked it loose. So only one play and out for the Tomahawks as they turn it over precisely at the midfield stripe. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. A punt and a turnover, and they're back on the attack. Handoff, and A.J. Holmes finds a big hole over the right hash mark. Gains about 6 yards on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 4. Cardinals front line, offensive line opening up a hole there. The inside word is that their running game is picking up thanks to the offensive line improving by the week. A young offensive line that was entirely replaced by graduation last year. So some inexperience to begin the season, but they're locking in. Hit as he throws it. McDonough floats one, and it's going to be off the fingertips of the cover man. Pass was intended for Lennon, and a chance at an interception for Caden Dine, who was diving trying to make a great catch. Mike McDonough took a heavy hit as he let that go, and it affected the distance on that pass. Caused him to underthrow it, but also throw it off to the left toward the sideline where, in the end, nobody could get to it. So it's a long incompletion on 2nd down. It's 3rd and 4. A quick hitter to the left. It is complete to Ronan Balistreri. Balistreri's dragged down, but not till after he gets a gain of about 8 yards, needing 4. That is a 1st down for the Cardinals. Our first down of the game for either team. Merrimack only had the ball for 1 play, and they fumbled. So exactly 3 minutes into the first quarter, the Cardinals threatening here as they move the ball deeper into Merrimack territory. 1st and 10. Is a loose ball on the ground, and Merrimack has it. It just squirted through all kinds of BG offensive players, and it was picked up by number 66, Nicholas Franqui. And Franqui has said, thank you very much. He was kind of on the ground after bashing heads with the center of BG. The nose tackle was already on the ground. All of a sudden, the ball just rolled right to him. And because he was already down, they whistled the play dead, but nobody really touched him. It's another turnover, this one for Merrimack, on running plays that were fumbled by each team. So 1st and 10 for the Tomahawks. Sahil Mujawar. Looks like he might have audible to a different play. Low snap, he scoops it up, hits his man for a very short gain near sideline. That is Logan Day on the reception. And a quick tackle made by Miller Nichols. Junior defender, no chance to advance the ball.
2nd and 7 from the 40-yard line.
Ronan Balistreri was over there as well. A pretty decent gain, actually, for 3 yards. I thought it was only 1, but 2nd and 7. Mujawar looking to throw, and he throws it into the turf, too wide of the intended receiver.
Looking for Guertin Brown.
Guertin Brown.
3rd down on the 40-yard line and 7.
Number 8, he was out in the left flat. He did have some separation from the defender, but not really well thrown ball there. Mujawar leaving it short and wide. Checking the sideline, expect another pass play here on 3rd and long for the Tomahawks, who are seeking their first down of the game. 1-step drop, and it's complete. It is a 1st down as he eludes the first defender down the sideline. Logan Day, nice move after the catch to get a big chunk of yards. after the initial reception, and he takes it into BG territory. And a first Merrimack first down with some emphasis there. Logan Day with a big play. Good pass from Mujawar. Got it to him quickly. Sahil Mujawar hands it off. And bouncing off one tackler, and it's an even bigger loss now. Is driven to the turf was Antonio DiPietrantonio.
On the carry.
How do you fit that one in the back of the uniform? I guess they don't have to. Fortunately for the Merrimack equipment staff.
2nd and 13.
5, 10, 14 letters. DiPietrantonio, number 25, running back for the Merrimack Tomahawks. It's an up for grabs ball, and it's intercepted by the Cardinals. Looked like the pass was intended for Connor Dunn, and it was ripped down by number 5, Sam Franco. Franco looked to be had the superior height and leaping ability on that play as we watched the replay, and you could see that was a jump ball that he won easily. Sam Franco pulls it down, and it is the 3rd turnover of the game, 2nd favoring the Cardinals. They picked up a fumble, now an interception, and it's 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Game being played in about a 40, 50-yard swatch of turf in the middle of the field here so far tonight. Good coverage by the Merrimack secondary on that first down pass play. Michael McDonough had very few options, ended up throwing it near the feet of Cody Szymanski, who was drifting over the middle, but incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10. Michael McDonough, who throws the ball frequently for the BG offense, had 220 yards passing in one half, or just less than one half, up in Maine, and the run play there is stuffed. McDonough held onto it, and he had 2 Tomahawks to greet him. Like number 45, one of 2 players in on the tackle. It was Nicolin Stevens. Nicolin Stevens, number 45, was right there to greet Michael McDonough rudely in the backfield to give him a loss of 2 on the play. 3rd down and 12. BG going back to the air. 2-step drop from McDonough. Fires it off the hands of the defensive back, number 44, Riley Grady. Had a terrific chance at least an interception, if not a pick 6, but he could not secure the ball. Hit him right in the hands, chest high, and it fell to the turf. Fortunately for the Cardinals, or the Tomahawks would have had a mirror pair of interceptions, a fumble and an interception. So 5 minutes into this first quarter, we're scoreless as Lennon boots the ball. A booming punt. Fair catch called for by Day. He bobbles it and gets it back. Didn't go very far away from him there as it came down around the 35-yard line. Make it the 32, where it'll be 1st and 10. Another really good punt.
10 for Merrimack on the 31.5-yard line.
So Lennon, who took a heavy hit to begin the ball game, Connor Lennon, shook it off, has had a couple of good punts. You know, it's a struggle for both offenses when a punt is really the highlight so far for the first 5 minutes. Sahil Mujawar also had a nice pass play today. They're going to go this way, and Guertin Brown is taken down at the line of scrimmage. Might have lost a yard thanks to the great coverage by BG's number 2, Cody Szymanski, who was right there to give Guertin Brown no breathing room after the catch. No gain. It's 2nd and 10 despite the completion. Merrimack, who we saw earlier in the season, started off on the The opening weekend lost 24-7 to North. Moving the ball a little bit better here against BG, but the turnovers have hurt him, of course, the fumble and the interception. Mujawar gained some ground there, but it's still 3rd and long as we have a Merrimack player hobbled in the BG secondary, and he'll have to go down and get some attention from the trainers. Scott Shea, Shea Scott, make that. Shea Scott is the player that is favoring, it looks like, his right foot or right leg, and getting helped off the field by a trainer. Putting a little more weight on that foot now. Hopefully it's nothing too serious. Well, it doesn't look good for Shea Scott at the moment. He gets an encouraging round of applause from the fans in both stands here. Bishop Guertin in the home stands near side, and pretty good attendance across the way for the Tomahawks from Merrimack. So after the injury timeout, 3rd and 7. 5:55 left to go first quarter. Big play here. Mujawar, straight drop, has protection, fires it deep down the sideline. Contested ball, caught! What a catch by Logan Day. A back shoulder grab, he leaped up in the air, just like you see him do it on Sundays. Terrific catch by Day. Mujawar put it right where only he could catch it, and he certainly had Spider-Man fingers there as everybody jumps before the snap. Probably going to call it against the offense, I would think. No, the offense is congratulating each other for drawing the defense. I don't know, what are we going to have here? Neutral zone infraction by the Cardinals, and it's going to be offsides against the defense. It's going to produce a 1st and 5 for the Tomahawks. Well, Logan Day has been a star early in this one, receiving passes from Sahil Mujawar. Here he is split near side right again, one-on-one. I believe it's with Szymanski. No, it's 15. He's going to go back to him over the middle. It's complete at the 5. Touchdown, Logan Day. What a play for the Cardinals. About a 30-yard touchdown pass as he got behind the defenders, and Mujawar put it on him. I mean, it was a perfect throw. He hardly had to slow down at all. It got over the outstretched fingertips, as you'll see, of the deepest defender, and just an excellent series of passes by the Tomahawks here, eluding the final lunge by Szymanski as he goes across the line, and the Tomahawks strike first. A 6-0 lead. The extra point kick by number 9, Matthew Schmidt, is good. A 7-0 lead for the Tomahawks. A quick strike offense through the air. Sahil Mujawar, he had a couple of throws early that were not good, and those throws today were absolutely stellar. The one down the sideline and then the deep slant over the middle, hitting him just as he crossed the goal line. You can't do it any better than that in high school football. And it's a 7-0 lead for the Tomahawks. So BG getting a slap in the face here early, announcing that they are in a dogfight tonight. Well, if you look at the standings or the previous scores, you might think that BG was a prohibitive favorite coming into this thing, but 24-7 win over North over Merrimack early, and then BG nearly could have easily beat North if they completed a pass in the final seconds last week. So you think, okay, so North handled Merrimack easily. BG almost could have beat North, so that means that BG be a big favorite. No, well, hold your horses. 7-0. Merrimack's on top early. Day and Mujawar have been doing some work in practice, obviously paying off here tonight. So BG first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. 5 minutes and 9 seconds to go first quarter. Ball in the the far hash mark. BG have a couple of receivers split wide here to the left. They'll just hand it off up the middle and get some yards on first down. A.J. Holmes, good movement, good leg drive there to drive forward and get 6 yards at least on that first down carry. Like maybe second down and 4. Ball at the 28-yard line. McDonough, one-step drop, fires complete, first down, far sideline, and twisting his way for a few more, Sam Franco. Good hands. McDonough put it right on him. He had a nice cushion to work with. The defensive back was at least 2 steps off of the receiver, and it turned into an easy pass and catch. Good crisp throw by McDonough. First and 10, ball at the 37-yard line. Cardinals quarterback McDonough, 2-step drop, fires it deep down the sidelines, got a man. It is just deflected the last second by Logan Day. It was a good pass by McDonough. He put it right on Will Helmke, and it almost looked like Day lucked into that deflection. As you can see, I don't think he really turned his head around. He just stuck his right hand out at the last second and was able to slap it out of the hands of Helmke without even looking back. Saw some footage of Bill Belichick. I think he was praising Gronk in one of those old practice tapes, and he was talking about how Gronk didn't put his hands out till the ball hit him, and the defender couldn't see that the ball was coming because the defender had his back to the quarterback, and Gronk literally kept his hands right against his hip. And when the ball came down, he never put his hands out. He just caught it without extending his hands, so the defender never knew it was coming. Like Logan Day right there read the receiver and knocked the ball out of his hands. The hand movement gave it away. There's a deep pass down the sideline, and is contested ball, and it hit the turf, or did it?
McDonough's pass.
No, they're going to say incomplete. Another official saw it on the other side. So the ball, because of the collision that happened at the same time, we got a good look here. Pete Johnson on the replay. I believe you're going to see the ball on the turf for a brief second, right? No. Holy cow. That might not have been a drop. The other official said that it bounced off the turf, but they have no replay here. There was a heavy collision there, contested ball, and it ended up just rolling on the midsection of Helmke. But I'm not so sure that it ever hit the turf. Can you do that one again, Pete? Let's watch that again. We'll wait for the punt by Lennon here, but it might have stayed on his stomach, yeah. Our PA announcer, Rich McDonough, thought it was a catch. Ruled incomplete, as he said correctly over the public address announcer. So here it is again. So the only question is, did it hit the turf on the right side of the body? It might have hit the turf right there. You know, I mean, it was partially blocked by the player standing on the sideline, number 10, but it could have bounced on the turf on his right side before it rolled over his body. Very close call. I think the officials conferred quickly and decided that it had hit the turf. But in any case, the punt's another pretty good one. And first and 10 for the Tomahawks in a scoreless first quarter so far. Mujawar tries to hand it off to the running back and driven back. Not much there. Maybe. Yeah, just call it no. Call it, I'd say no gain on the play there.
No gain.
And it's going to be second down and 10. Mujawar has had success, need I say so, as the Logan Day is not looking at his right. He's over the middle, and it is intercepted. What a nice catch. Blanketing the receiver, Cody Szymanski just takes it away from the intended receiver. I believe that was either number 8, Guertin Brown, or number 88, Griffin Gelinas, who was the intended receiver. Here's the, it was Guertin Brown was the intended receiver, and what a great play by Cody Szymanski. Brown was never really open. Szymanski had a step on the inside, and he just took the ball away with great hands. Multiple turnovers so far in this one. And BG with the advantage in that column. Hands off to AJ, and he twists and turns his way, AJ Holmes, for about
AJ Holmes on the carry on first down.
Call it close to 4 yards, 3.5.
Guertin Brown on the tackle.
2nd and 7.
2nd down and 7.
Handoff, and it's Brown again, and he's stuffed after Holmes, AJ Holmes, for about 2 more. They need to get to the 38.
Holmes picks up 3.
3-yard gain on the play.
3rd down and 4.
3rd and 4. Could be 2-down territory here for the Cardinals. Certainly, Merrimack's a threat to score from anywhere in the field at this point, the way they had the passing game clicking, but not on the last play. The interception by Szymanski. The eye back. Oh, it's on the turf, and picking it up, trying to make something out of it, is Michael McDonough. And it was a great job on a busted play. Picked up the fumble snap, and it turned into a successful 4 or 5 yard run. Moves the chains. So whatever the best laid plans were there, a little luck helped for the Cardinals as they ended up with a play that they didn't intend. Get a first down out of it.
Cardinal first down at the Tomahawk 37.
90 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Clock rolling, and so are the Cardinals trying to tie this thing up. We have our first timeout taken by the Tomahawks. Merrimack wants to talk it over, regroup,
once again, everybody,
and discuss defensive strategy here, and BG, of course, on the offensive side of the ball. Coming into the game,
all donations are going to
Mike McDonough, the quarterback for BG, through 3 games, has 388 total passing yards, about 100 yards running the ball himself before tonight's game. And in that impressive contest up in Maine, it was shortened by lightning. Just before the end of the first half, BG was leading Scarborough 13-10 when they had to call the game off. But at that point in the game, Mike McDonough had 220 yards passing through not even halftime. So that was a very impressive performance up there. They haven't really opened it up yet in the air attack so far
127 in the first
tonight against Merrimack, but there's an indication that they are capable, so stay tuned. Straight block, drop for McDonough, throws it deep down the sideline and is complete at the 2. Is he in? Touchdown, Cardinals! Wow, what a conference there. Touchdown, a long bomb down the sideline right on cue. As we talked about, this is about a 38-yard touchdown pass. Touchdown, what a nice job stretching it over the goal line. Ronan Balistreri on the reception. Ronan did a nice job of kind of decoying the defender to not know when it was going to arrive, and it just came right over the defensive back's helmet, right into the waiting arms of Ronan Balistreri. Connor Lennon's extra point kick good. It's a tie game, 7-7 in quite exciting fashion. A couple of long passes for both teams' quarterbacks, putting on a show through the air through the first 11 minutes of the first quarter. A 7-7 contest, overcoming all of the turnovers. Both teams have turned it over so far tonight.
Salem 33, Wyndham 28.
It was quite the game where Salem defeated Wyndham yesterday, 33-28. Was that earlier today? Earlier today? Oh, wow. 1 o'clock game. I miss 1 o'clock Saturday football. in the olden days. I think Merrimack used to play all their games at 1 o'clock on Saturday back in the 80s. But maybe they just found out they could. It was probably all those Friday night football movies and TV series that convinced more and more high schools to go with the gate. Friday night excitement, not compete with the colleges. Go Friday night instead of Saturday afternoon. End over end kick, very short. Merrimack will field it. One of the up men there at the 30-yard line. Gets a couple more, and it'll be 1st and 10 for Merrimack. It was number 14 on the return, Caden Dine, for a couple of yards.
Ryan Connolly on the tackle. 1st and 10 Tomahawks at their 32-yard line. 1:14.
So Sahil Mujawar, number 4, the quarterback for the Tomahawks, getting set to go to work again on the far hash mark, 1st and 10. His biggest threat on offense, number 21, Logan Day, is set up far wide right, bottom of your screen, bottom left. He's got a big cushion. And they're going to throw it to the slot receiver, who is swallowed up immediately
the pass is complete, but
by Gabe Korkalakos. Korkalakos not fooled at all by that play, and it turns into a big loss.
Loss of 4, make it 2nd and 14.
Aiden Centrella, the receiver, would have been much better off just to bat that thing down. As soon as he caught it, Korkalakos was all over him, and it turned into about the same thing as a sack. 4-yard loss, 2nd and 14. Straight drop. Mujawar now going to scramble to his left. He's got a lot of pressure trying to throw across his body. He does. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Tough completion there as he tried to hit Guertin Brown on the far sideline.
30 seconds in the quarter.
30 seconds remaining, first quarter. We'll flip the field once we hit the second quarter course. Merrimack will be going right to left on offense, provided that they can make this first down. They might be actually punting right to left, depending on how much time remains after this play. Mujawar needs to throw it deep, and so who are you going to look at but Logan Day, bottom of your screen. He's going to try to probably fly it down the sideline here. Keep an eye on him. Mujawar looking to his left, avoids some pressure, running with the football, meets a couple of BG defenders, gets wrestled down just beyond the 35, well short of the first down marker. In on the tackle for the Cardinals, number 9, Cole Reeves. So it's a 4th down and about 5 for the Tomahawks. Clear punting situation in their own half of the field. And that is the end of the first quarter, it appears.
That is the end of the first quarter,
so Merrimack, in fact, will be punting it right to left. That's been a kind, no real win to speak of in this game, but that's been a kind direction for Connor Lennon to punt right to left so far in this game. We'll see how Merrimack does it. 2 long touchdown passes for either team. Over 30 yards each, from Michael McDonough to his receiver, Cody Szymanski, and then
give it up for the
going the other way, it was Sahil Mujawar to Logan Day when Merrimack struck first. Actually, no, excuse me, it was Ronan Balistreri that caught that touchdown pass. So officials trot the football down the other way. And a 7-7 first quarter. We're all tied, we're all square at 7.
Thanks to the folks at Rolling Grill.
4th and 5. And the punter back there for Merrimack.
Down at 5, Merrimack to punt.
Over his head. Has to go back and get it. Ball's at the 6. It's scooped up, and he's going to be tackled for a big big loss inside the 5-yard line. Deep in the red zone, BG will get it, first and goal to go. You kind of feel for the punter right there. There was nothing he could do. He's one of the tallest guys on the field too. Number 9, Matthew Schmidt, does their punts and their kicking, and he had no chance to jump up and get that one as it sailed over his head. And he picked it up and was tackled at about the 4-yard line. Yeah, he looks like he's about 6'4", and no chance.
All right, folks, first and goal.
You have to work to hike a ball over a guy's head that's 6'4". A little bit of adrenaline on that snap. So would seem to be a gimme score here for the Cardinals, setting up on the 4-yard line. First down. And the handoff to A.J. Holmes. He's got some blockers, and he is on the half-yard line. Did they fumble it? Did he fumble it?
Now, let's see, John Collins. There's no such thing as a gimme score, John, in high school football. There isn't. So let's see.
No, he didn't fumble it. I don't know why you celebrate the balls on the half-yard line. Saw some kind of a celebratory signal there from the Tomahawks. So, ball on the half-yard line, if that. McDonough under center, going to quarterback sneak it across the line, and it is a touchdown.
That's a gimme score.
Yes. That offensive line really moved the pile there, right there. So that was impressive on the run game, pushing back the Merrimack defenders. So the muffed punt.
That wasn't a muffed punt. It was a bad snap.
Muffed special teams
play. It was a bad
play.
snap.
Bad snap, and it is a 13-7 lead.
Boy, a lot of mistakes for Merrimack and mistakes for Guertin as well.
And it is a 7-point lead for the Cardinals. Straight through for Connor Lennon.
In the first half. Bishop Guertin Cardinals 14.
So 14-7.
Tomahawks 7.
BG got quite the wake-up call there with that long touchdown pass from Mujawar today, and they've answered back.
It was a pretty play. Very quick bang play.
As well as the one down the sideline to set it up.
Yep. That was a missed tackle. That was a good pass today in the flat. I was right there. The tackle was missed. He took off for about an 18, 19-yard gain, and that got him to midfield, and they were able to get that.
Right, that was earlier, but the back shoulder throw down the sideline. That was earlier in that drive. Yeah. It was a great throw by Mujawar, who had some shaky throws early, but those two today.
Mujawar's got a good arm.
Yeah.
I mean, look, this is his first year starting at quarterback, and also, John, he's not the tallest player.
No, he isn't.
So if you come in on him with some height to try to block his vision, either at the line or in, I would have my guys, jump up as much as possible to try to block his vision out. But he's a gamer. I mean, the kid's tough. Kid's really he took some crunches. So
you can probably tell more down on the field.
Oh yeah, no, I heard him.
Connor Lennon's kick is end over end. It's going to come down at the 10. Fielded on the run, past the 20. Number 25 for the Tomahawks is Antonio DiPietrantonio.
John, that's
15-letter name.
I want you to say that 10 times fast. Let's go.
Trantonio.
One, start. Let's go.
Trantonio. That's good. That's
not bad. That's 3. It's not bad. But you wouldn't get past 5.
DPA Trantonio.
DPA Trantonio. DPA Trantonio. I can't.
Put that on the back of a uniform.
Yeah. That's a long, You better have a big uniform.
Salta La Macchia.
Where are we here? There's no penalty or what? What are they doing?
Player slow to get up.
Oh, okay. Got a player down. All right.
Yeah. Jonathan Sadia.
And if you look at the numbers, they can ill afford to have many injuries. As you can probably say that about a lot of high school teams this year.
All right, folks, give Jonathan Sadia a hand there.
South was really hit last night late. They lost. They were carrying people off the field.
Oh, not good.
Yeah,
really.
it was not good. Well, you were there. I mean, you saw it. So I mean, they were. They lost Tripp in the first quarter.
I didn't realize they had that many.
They were a lot of injuries towards the end that were over on that far sideline. It didn't have to be carted off, but they knew they couldn't go back in.
Sahil Mujawar in the shotgun. One-step drop, fires right, complete. Receiver has a blocker. He's got a first down, falling forward close to the 35.
And in my mind, that's how Merrimack needs to probably play their offense. 21 was with the catch, I believe.
Was that
Logan Day.
Logan Day.
Yep.
Having a night.
But in my mind, that quick passing game, very similar, to what you saw, what you see from Tua Tagovailoa, right?
Yeah.
Quick drop, quick throw. That's the best thing for him, I think.
Up the middle. I think that's Day on the carry, or was it 25? 25. Yep.
25, yeah.
Again.
He's been their main guy.
Yeah.
Antonio on the carry.
Then DP at Trent Antonio.
There you go.
6 yards gained at the 40-yard line.
I think I blew that one.
That's why you're doing play-by-play.
Oh.
2nd and 6 from the 40.
And a keeper. Mujawar's got more than he needs.
Mujawar loves to run. He's got a lot of energy. I've seen him in practice. I saw him practice as a junior. A lot of energy.
Needed 4, got about 9.
No matter where you put him on the field, I think ideally they'd probably want to play him somewhere else, but because what he can do with quarterback and run and throw, it's what they've got. So
1st and 10 for the Tomahawks, trying to tie this game up. They scored first, gave up 2 touchdowns, trail 14-7 with just under 10 minutes to go in the half. Running play up the middle.
Merrimack's
running the field, but
Merrimack is running very well right now. That was Guertin Brown, I believe.
They have BG on their heels a little bit here.
Merrimack carry on first
Guertin Brown
4, 2nd down and 6.
did carry it for 4, 2nd and 6. As Mujawar looks to the sideline to get a play call. Back into that shotgun. Logan Day split wide to the right, looking for him. And now he pulls it down and he runs it. He gets away from a few defenders.
There it is.
And Mujawar puts his shoulder down, gets very close to first down yardage.
Love this kid, don't you? What a tough kid.
Yeah, he looked like he made a good decision there, too.
Yeah, he
His
sure
receiver
did.
was covered.
Tucked it down and just took off, and there
Making
he
that
goes.
first guy miss was big.
Very close to a first down. He's about a half a yard short.
Yeah, it's almost like they could measure it, but they don't want to yet, apparently. Here's the replay.
I'd measure it. Look where he goes down. I mean, it's where he went out of bounds.
Yeah.
I think they're going to go, what do we got, 3rd and 1? Yep.
And Guertin Brown has the first down as he spins around in traffic inside the 40.
Brown on the carry for the Tomahawks.
Tomahawks moving the football here on this drive.
Well, they were all the way down there. They just decided to go play old-fashioned football.
Yeah.
Let our line do the blocking. They've been together now for a few weeks. Let's get going.
Quite a mix of run and pass here from the Tomahawks offense tonight. In this particular possession, they seem to be featuring the running game.
At the 39, 8:14 to play first half.
I don't see this very often in high school. You see the kicker, he's practicing field goal kicking over there. He's at the tee and the net, just in case it's needed. Run near side, Guertin Brown eludes a few tacklers and puts his shoulder down, gets driven out of bounds.
Had to buy the jersey, but not by enough.
Good defense, short gain only there for maybe, he got 4, I guess.
Brown's announced he almost got his shirt tail.
Yeah.
And that was
4-yard gain on 1st and 10.
4 yards, determination there by
5-yard gain.
Merrimack
2nd
runner.
and 5 at the 34.
There you saw him run.
Yeah, now it's only, I think say 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5.
Right.
See if they keep it on the ground here, Tom. What do you think?
Why? Why change? I mean, it's working.
Mujawar hands it off.
There you go.
And up the middle, loses it, and it's BG ball.
I guess that's why you don't. I don't know. I have no idea.
Well, they turned it over both ways, Tom. Running and passing.
Turnovers killing him. Here we go. All right, to run right up the middle. And I think it got knocked away. I think number 10 knocked it away.
I think you're right.
Let's see who got it. Was it 5 for
Jaden Bosquet, a linebacker, Bosquet.
Franco recovered it.
Put his hand in there and just pulled it out.
Cardinal first down on the 26-yard line.
Fourth turnover.
Fourth by Merrimack,
Merrimack,
right?
Yep.
BG's got the 1.
Yeah. A fumble.
A fumble. Yeah, they're way ahead in that category right now. There's A.J. Holmes.
Just couldn't get
around the
outside.
edge.
Good job by Merrimack to keep him penned in and trip him up a little bit.
A.J. Holmes on the carry.
Yeah. Nice linebacker play. Actually, one of the defensive backs came up and helped to make that play. Number 6, Shea Egan. Almost from his safety position, get in on that tackle. So 2nd down and 9. Mike McDonough, straight one-step drop, fires a slant in. It is complete to Sam Franco, and Franco, does he have it?
Complete.
First
Franco
down?
picks up 10.
He did.
And that is another Cardinal.
First down for the Cardinals. Well-designed play. Nice run after the catch by Sam Franco to pick up the first down. 6:50 to go. First half. BG trying to add to their 14-7 lead. And a quick hitter off the
dangerous area to throw the football. They're trying to set up a screen, but there were too many white jerseys around the ball. I mean, I don't even think that was a screen because you didn't back up enough to allow to try to tease the defense to come after you. So
I don't know if they thought there was a cushion that Helmke was working with, but it wasn't there on that play. The defender was right next to him.
I just say throw it down the field.
2nd and 10.
Well, look at this interesting formation here with 3 receivers stacked up near side on the short side of the field.
Let's see what they do here.
And it's just a misdirection for the quarterback keeper that goes nowhere. Might as well send those receivers down and throw them, huh?
Yep.
It looked like Merrimack was playing the run the whole way. They didn't even care about those receivers on the near side.
At the 39.
3rd and long. Seems to be an obvious passing situation for the Cardinals if they want to keep this drive alive.
Well, let's see how Merrimack's aligned defensively. They only have 3 down linemen here. So we'll see.
A threat near side.
Yeah, you've got a lot. You 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got 6 in the backfield.
Yeah. And they're going to go to Szymanski. He has it, and he is hit short of the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, at the 45.
First down marker.
Yep, 45. Yeah. And you're up by a touchdown. Here's the play right here. Look at all the defenders that are back there for Merrimack. They've got every area covered in a zone. Szymanski caught it, but had no running room, and a great tackle right there by the Tomahawks.
Is there a timeout here?
I think they're going to talk it over. Yeah.
Yeah, BG.
I would. 5:39, you want to figure it out. But I'll tell you what, though. Classic ETV moment last night with the conversation between the 2 coaches on the 4th down call.
You like that?
I loved it.
Yeah.
We don't get that close to that kind of discussion.
Did they make the wrong decision?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I asked Chad
Zabolis.
Stopped. I got Chad Zabolis. I asked him about that. He said if it was 1 score, they would have punted. If it was 2 scores, they figured they had the advantage at least. Try to do it and put it away.
That was the difference. That made the decision for them. They were up by more than a score.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it was kind of just classic. Just great. That was a great job. That's one.
He said, "What do you want to do?"
What do you want to do? Zach Harris said that to Zabolis.
And he told him, "I want to go for it."
Well, I think either that or it was what play do you want to go with? You know, I mean.
Oh yeah, right.
You know, they felt it was worth a shot. So let's see. What are we gonna do here?
4th and 2 for the Cardinals.
They look like they're going for it, Tom. Oh, they're going to try to draw him off and then punt it?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yep.
They think that BG jumped. So
well, the flag's in the backfield, so it backfired. Now there's no discussion.
Yes. And you know what? Connor Lennon, who's been punting very well, he probably doesn't mind the extra 5-yard cushion. Let's see if he goes coffin corner just for you, Tom.
Well, what extra 5-yard cushion, John?
I mean,
he's moving back.
No, I'm just saying he's able to kick the ball down that far. So
Yeah.
I think he's able to kick it over this guy's head.
The 5 yards doesn't mean anything.
Not in the high school.
No, not here. No.
Ah, you're right.
See?
So that was one of his shorter punch. Though.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's 5 yards up, that ball's back at the 25.
Yeah.
So,
and also he kind of didn't hit his best.
yeah. No, there was
Merrimack starts
no
first
desire for
and
that.
10.
So 1st and 10 for the Tomahawks. They have 5.5 minutes to work with to try to go and tie this thing up before half.
This is
BG trying not to give their coaches and fans another heart attack game at the end. Came up 21-17 short against the Titans last week. Mujawar pulls it down, is going to run with it, and he slides.
That's good containment by BG. It looked like Mujawar was going to duck out of it and get some yardage, and he was only able to get about a yard or maybe a yard.
That was
That's
a
about
pass
it.
play
1 yard gain.
that was thwarted by good coverage, and also good coverage on the quarterback. No opportunity to escape from the backfield.
Now, they've been in that backfield a lot lately because they know that Mujawar is going to try to run around with it before he does anything. So the best plays from Merrimack are their running game or their quick hitting passes.
And they're coming. It's a blitz. Mujawar gets rid of it, and it's incomplete. The blitz worked that time.
Yeah, it hurried him.
Yeah. They sent 2 defensive backs up on that far side and right in his face. 3rd and 9
Whereas
for
again,
Merrimack.
the danger sometimes in doing that is he can duck and cover, right? He can duck and run. So
Yes, true.
take off a little bit.
Off the back
It's a
door
big
here.
play here. BG can get the ball back with a chance to run a
Rolling,
offense.
throwing, and it is complete for the first down.
Looked like Brown.
Guerin Brown.
Yep, Brown on that side. Boy, you get the ball in Brown's hands, he's going to do something. There it is, a quick shot, roll out because of the pressure, and he's got the angle, and you've got to be precise with the throw, and he was right there.
Cole Reeves was the cover man, but Brown had a step, and it was a well-thrown ball.
Sure was.
Mujawar's had several well-thrown balls tonight. Couple to Logan Day, including for the touchdown, and that one there to Guerin Brown. He's going to hold on to it and get nothing. Good defense there.
It's almost like a repeat of what we saw the first down the last time. So.
Tackle by the Cardinals.
Yeah, gang tackle over there. Looked like numbers 10, 73. Everybody's over there. 27.
4:30. So we got a flag down. That could. Oh, it's going to get against the Tomahawks. That's rare on a play like
is that. A personal foul?
Don't know.
Came late. A.J. Holmes was in on that tackle as well. Great two-way player for the Cardinals tonight.
I think everybody's a two-way player for BG these days.
Yeah.
Except Mr. McDonough. I don't think he plays in the secondary.
They're going to mark off 10. Missed the call.
All right, that's a 10-yard penalty on the Tomahawks. That'll bring up.
Yeah.
Holding, maybe?
Could be.
We had too many of those. A lot of turnovers, not that many penalties, but there's a big one there that hurts the Tomahawks.
Looks like 1st and 18 from 36.
Yeah. They're calling it 1st and 20, 21. Mujawar, straight drop, looking to throw deep down the middle. He's got a man wide open. It's Day. It's underthrown, though. And able to catch up was Balistreri, but
that is a great play by Balistreri, even with the underthrow, because you got a receiver who was open. He had to wait for it, and then Balistreri goes right back. But what does he do? He's got his arms up in the air. And a nice sportsmanship to help the kid up, too. But that's a great play by him. He didn't look back at the ball.
Right,
So
he had no time, right?
No time, so he's lucky in a way because he was running real quick. If he turns around, he might have lost his stride.
Mujawar's going to try it again, but he's had heavy pressure. He eludes the sack. He's running. Mujawar on his feet slides to the turf.
He gets out to the 45.
There was a flag down behind the play.
Where?
Far side over there. And it's holding against the Tomahawks. So anything that happened good there was going to get called back anyway.
Boy, it's
Let's see if we
where
can pick up the hold.
yeah, where the ref is. Yeah, right around
Like
there.
a tackle behind the
Yep,
quarterback.
tackle behind the quarterback, and that knocks him out. So, and it's at around the 30-yard line. So,
So
it's
we
gonna,
got second and 30.
that ball is going to go all the way back to the 20.
Oh,
I think
boy.
inside
Yeah.
the 25 at least, right?
Yeah. This is a
And
mile.
mark it right at the 26.
10-yard penalty.
10 yards.
It looks like this is second and 30.
So he's got to get to the
Second and 30 for
44.
Tomahawks.
Yeah.
So the 26 is that's 24,
And they
and
get-
6 is second and 30. Yep. Oh, that's it.
That'd be a nice pickup, huh?
Tell you
Merrimack
what.
can do it.
Tell you what, if you get a receiver wide open and you don't underthrow him,
It would have to involve Logan Day, you would think, at this point. Second and 30. He's going to hit Day, and Day's got a very short game.
Yeah.
Swallowed up immediately.
yeah, Guertin's going to go with more of secondary right now to try to knowing that Merrimack's got to throw. Although I'd go after Bourgeois a little bit.
So Ronan Balistreri has been
No gain on the play.
Logan Day's shadow on this series. Third and 30. This is where Merrimack just wants to complete a decent pass so they can punt it from a better spot. And what is going on now? The discussion on the far side of some sort with the official?
Might be equipment.
Oh, possibly. Equipment delay. Makes sense. Nobody seems to be in any physical distress. So it's going to be third down and 30. 3-yard game, third and 27. Well, Merrimack, I go back to that deep middle play. He needs time. He's going to roll out.
He's got a lot of time.
He's going to throw in the run, cross his body, complete to Aiden Centrella.
Keep the clock running. I don't think his foot went out of bounds.
And gets him a better spot to punt from.
Yeah, that's not a bad play. But if you're BG, you got to play it loose like that, right?
Yeah. So the Cardinals will get the ball back with enough time to do more damage offensively, you would think, barring a miscue on this punt reception. And also keep an eye on the snap. Remember what happened last time. Yeah, that's a good snap this time, right to him.
Boom.
Punt is high,
That's a
but
good punt.
short.
It's a good punt.
It's out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Yeah.
It's not a bad punt. You know, if it's
Not bad. So it's first and 10. BG's going to have to earn this one. Going to have to go about 65 yards for a score.
with 2:27 left in the half, so
Yeah.
got to be careful, right?
Oh, yeah. We've seen so many turnovers tonight. Actually, it's on the 30.
It's on the 30-yard
Yeah,
line, so
70
five,
yards.
so we'll see. You know, we've seen 5 turnovers,
Yeah, we have.
so 5
So,
turnovers and a bad snap
right.
on a punt. So we've seen a lot of different things that have gone the wrong way for teams.
One way for some offenses. So because you have the ball in offense, no guarantee you're going to be able to
Yeah, no kidding.
get on the field.
Yep.
And there's a quick hitter to Szymanski. He's wrestled down after a nice gain on first down of about 6 yards.
Gain of 6 on first and 10, make it 2nd and 4 at the 36
Clock is rolling. 2:12 to go, first half.
in the second
BG
quarter.
trying to add to their 14-7 lead. In the shotgun, Mike McDonough, 2-step drop, looking to pass to his left. He heaves it up there. It's up for grabs.
Yeah.
Day knocks it down.
Yeah, you don't want to do that, but you know what? If I were McDonough on that play, you know what I would have done?
Run it.
Yeah, he had no one around him.
Yeah, when
No one.
when the receivers sprinted down the sideline, they
And they
cleared
were,
it out.
well, look, they're both covered here,
They
right?
cleared it out,
So
yeah.
you don't, they're both covered, but that whole area where he was wide open.
Yeah,
got to run it.
He would have made the first down, been able to get out of bounds too.
He's right, exactly. You know.
Yep, that was the play.
Yep. Now it's 3rd and 4.
Clock did stop after that.
They'll hem him in if he tries to run this time, I think.
High snap. He does a good job
Yeah.
of retaining it, and
he's
he's going to get wrapped. No, he gets loose. Mike McDonough, nice footwork. Still on his feet. McDonough gets about a yard after all that.
It looked like a video game, didn't it?
Snap.
They're going to call timeout. BG's going to stop the clock. Let me see. Let's watch it again.
Watch him. Bang.
Oh, boy.
Whoop.
No gain on
This
the
way.
play.
Up that way. Up this way. Up. Bang. Down he goes.
And net yard, I think, was 1 after all that running. 4th down and 3. So, hey, they're going to go for it here.
Rich McDonough says the old man would have been in the end zone. This old man would have been taken out by ambulance as soon as he was tackled. Oh, man. 37-yard line. What do you have to discuss?
They're going to punt it here.
Yeah, of course. What are you going to discuss?
And Merrimack's going to have a little bit of time.
Yeah, you can't give Merrimack the chance to score from 37 yards out if you don't get the first down.
One thing this game has not had is any kind of a punt return or kick return.
Oh, so we're going to see it right now, right?
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Why not? Logan Day, this is a threat, right?
Back for the Tomahawks.
Oh,
He's got
definitely.
speed.
Definitely.
Thing is, though, Leonard's been skying. He's been Ray Guying him right up in the sky. Oh, that's
Not
the
that
low
time.
one, though.
No, we're not going to get your wish, John.
That was effective, though, huh?
Yeah, it was, because he knew that they were trying to set up a return, and that's a punt that you can't return, and it goes to the 23-yard line. Good decision by.
We saw a shortstop play last night.
That's true, Ken, the bouncer, but that wasn't a bouncer. That was a slow roll.
Yeah, that was a bad field worm killer there.
23-yard line, 1:29
So
in the second quarter.
BG had a chance to go 70. Merrimack's got a chance to go 77 or so here if they can do it.
1st and 10 at the 23.
See if Mujawar tries to heave a few deep here. They're
going to have to do something to try to get that offense going, right?
Yeah.
And that deep, that's
He underthrew one earlier. Remember, he had a receiver. Wrapped up and
wrapped
thrown
up
down. Number 16 on the sack, Jackson Goldstein.
Number 16, bringing it.
Senior defensive lineman got in there and just threw Mujawar to the turf.
5-yard loss on 1st and 10, 2nd and 15.
Here's the replay.
There it is right here. No time to throw. He tries to step forward, and he steps forward right into a tackle.
Yeah, actually, he had a little bit more protection if he stayed back.
Or jumped out to the right.
So 2nd and 15.
If I'm Merrimack, I just let it go down and run the ball in at the half. You're only down a touchdown.
They're in no hurry, you're right.
Yeah, you don't want to turn over to give BG a gift score or anything like that. So they're going to just let the clock run down. We are at 37. Maybe they'll call timeout right before, and that's what they do. They call timeout right then and there. Set up some kind of a play, maybe a Hail Mary play, although there's still 35 seconds left. But you know, you're not aiming to drive the ball downfield if you let the clock run down like that. So.
Also, the food donation truck is still out there.
You know, I don't see you for like 2 weeks. I got to spend my whole weekend.
It's on the east side parking lot here by the park.
This is a killer.
Thanks to everybody for helping the Corpus.
You won't have to see me for we're doing something Monday, right? Oh, it's good.
Are you working Monday?
I'm off. I'm free. I'm doing it with you. Soccer, right?
Pete, I can't do Monday. I got some stuff I got to do. So.
That's what's that? What's that? 4 or 5 hours with me, huh?
Oh, I know. That would be a good gift for John.
Hey, I enjoy working with Jared Barbosa.
Actually, Jared Barbosa was very good the other day.
Dover 42-14 over Spalding, and Bedford.
He brings the passion.
That's right.
Goffstown 0.
Every game, every play's the World Cup. Jared, I love the enthusiasm.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. He knows all those kids.
He does, yeah. They will run it, and very careful with the football. You can see that Centrella wrapped it up carefully. It's like Guerin Brown, right?
Brown,
on the carry, as he should. And clock actually stops here. Was that BG doing
Bishop
that?
Guertin calls
Oh,
yes, it's not a bad idea. You know, that's not bad.
No, wait a minute. Maybe it is bad. It's only 3rd down. So they could just.
I mean,
can't they just like kneel down and run out the last? Do they have one more than one timeout? Oh, they do. They have one left. Okay.
They have one left.
Oh, they could call one after the 3rd down then.
Time maybe to call timeout was when Merrimack was starting to let the clock run down, right?
Yeah.
Disrupt what they're doing.
Right.
That was the time to call timeout.
Didn't occur to them, I think, until
probably
late.
because they figured, well, we're up, let's go in. But now you make that stop, and you're there at the 21-yard line, and it's 3rd down and 3rd and 10, 34, 3rd and 13.
Yeah.
3rd and 12.
And they saw what happened on the snap of the punt.
Right.
Make them
So the
punt.
thing is here is if you get a stop, a big stop, you call timeout right away.
And they tackle him
And
finally at the 30. That was Darren Brown.
And they called time.
And they did. So 4th and 3. 4th and 2. He got close.
Yeah, he did. They let him run a lot further than they wanted to, I'm sure.
The Merrimack carry.
So the last timeout of the half called by the Cardinals. There'll be a punt, we believe, forthcoming here with 19 seconds left. And a chance for BG to at least return a punt and maybe run a couple of plays.
Yeah, I'd say they could probably return the kick because the clock won't stop until it's booted, right?
Again,
so until it's snapped.
Rolling grill folks. They're out front
And then
with the food truck, hot dogs, burgers, and all kinds
only
of
problem is, John, is that they're not going to get the ball in great field position. And
No,
you
don't know.
you really don't.
Shank punt, you never know.
Yeah, you never know. But I mean, if it's a normal punt or just an average punt, they won't get it in good field position. And then you've got to worry about a turnover down deep. You don't want to get that in that situation. Let's see.
Is that Szymanski back to
So
get
you
it?
want to set up a return. You may get, you know, this is what they want.
Cody Szymanski will have a chance to return this. Oh, he didn't step up.
Didn't step up and catch it. If he did, he would have been nailed by number 44 from Merrimack.
Schmidt punt goes down to
Maybe.
the Cardinals.
So they got the ball at the 40.
1st and 10 for the Cardinals.
Clock stops on change of possession.
6 seconds in
Right?
the second.
Yeah.
So you basically have an extra timeout there. And the only problem is you're out of timeout. So it's at the 39. If you heave it down the middle of the field, you won't get down there in time to stop the
you
clock
gotta go deep sideline
and bounce it. So you got to go sideline. You got to go Hail Mary right now.
Right. So we'll see how Mike McDonough plays it here. No.
Oh, wait a second.
Setting up in the.
Yeah, he's got a guy. We'll see now. Look at very smart. They're gonna take the knee.
Yep.
Yep. All
they
that.
just wanted to get the punt.
All that. Yeah, they wanted to try the punt return. You know. So all that for the knee. So halftime it is, everybody. The score here at the end of the first half at Stellos Stadium. It's Bishop Guertin 14 and Merrimack 7. So we'll be right back with the second half right after this. Pete, are we on Merrimack TV tonight as well?
Yes, we are.
All right. Hello to our friends in Merrimack. And your team is playing a good game. It's going to be interesting. Minus the turnovers, it should be a very interesting second half. Stay with us.
I tell my son, I love you every single day. I love you. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
All right, folks, please welcome the 2023 Bishop Guertin High School Cardinal Marching Band in their field show, I Love Rock and Roll, featuring Painted Black, Black Dog, and the Immigrant Song by Zepp. The band is under the direction of Mr. Brian Stark and is assisted by Mrs. Amanda Stark with percussion instruction by Chief Master Sergeant Dave Long, United States Air Force, and drill design by Dr. Ron Fussell. The ensemble is conducted by drum majors Seamus Delaney and Maddie Hope. Once again, please welcome the Marching Cardinal!
painted black. Cardinal marching band bringing the Zepp tonight.
All right. Give it up for the BG Cardinal Marching Band. British Invasion to Joan Jett.
And we end that nice highlight package of the first half action with a sack by Jackson Goldstein that took us really into the halftime break. 14-7.
The tunes of DJ Petey Pete.
Yeah, you enjoyed that, huh? With
Yeah,
the,
you
with
know
the highlights.
what? In fact, we've got to get. If you could turn me, I think I'm a little echoey. I'm not sure. Turn up
I think you're creating
turn
your
me
own
up
echo.
A little bit. Yep, turn me up a little bit. There we go. All right. If we could get him to do the halftime shows for the NFL, on Fox or CBS, because listening to some of those morons is just,
You don't like that.
Although
Huh?
I can listen to Boomer. Boomer's pretty good. Boomer's size sounds very good. 'Cause I listen to
You like Boomer, huh?
I listen to the fan a lot, but Boomer's always on point with his analysis.
Are you a Romo fan? Romo got a lot of praise as soon as he started doing the job.
Well, Tony Romo was very good at the start, and then just got in love with what he was doing, and instead of
Now he talks too much?
Yeah.
Okay.
In other words, he just doesn't.
Doesn't. Yeah.
The thing that you loved about Romo when he first started, and I'm not able to do it here
He knows the plays before they run.
Right, because I'm not a football guy. I don't know. I mean, I don't know a lot. So I just tell you what you saw and maybe a little bit of why you saw it.
Yeah.
What Romo was able to do is tell us things that we didn't know, right? He was able to tell us what was going to happen before it happened, and he was also able to tell us why it happened after it happened. And now it's just a lot of gibberish. It just seems, because he gets excited, and so that's that.
Okay.
Oh no, Pete, you're not doing that. No, Pete, no.
Oh my gosh.
No. All right.
I need the reminder.
Just a little bit.
And the time is.
What we're
the
saying
seconds?
is we don't want John Collins
10
handling the
seconds. All right.
replay. That's the problem. And Pete has to take a break, so Collins is going to handle the replay, which means you'll get a replay of maybe a guy, warming up on the sidelines or anything like that. But every play is going to be a replay.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Oh, anytime, John.
Yeah. I feel like Zach Wilson now.
It's
The vote of confidence.
It's awful. You are the Zach Wilson of replay, Pete.
I might come up big. You never know.
I know.
A fresh 12 minutes up on the clock as we get set to kick off the third quarter. BG will be kicking the ball from right to left. They receive to begin the game, so Merrimack gets the favor returned here in the second half, and they would very much love to take the ball down and tie this game up. Easier said than done with all the turnovers that the Tomahawks have been plagued by so far in this one. I think we're still at 4-1 on the turnover category, right?
Yep. 4-1. 4 turnovers by Merrimack. It's been a horrific night for them.
Connor Lennon, who seems to enjoy his role as a kicker. Saw him practicing even when he wasn't on the field over there.
He's got a good leg.
Yep.
They have a weapon there if they want to try field goals.
Right. And the return is a pretty good one out to the 30-yard line of about 20 yards before the ball carrier is downed. 1st and 10 for the Tomahawks at their own 31-yard line.
Here we go. Second half of football here at Stellos Stadium. Boy, it became fall real quick.
Yeah,
it does,
I think it's going to go down in the 40s tonight.
Yeah, it was in the 40s last night.
Sahil Mujawar, the quarterback for Merrimack, has a ball dribble past him and he just falls on it. Nothing he could do there.
Kip Jackson, the Merrimack coach, has just got to be beside himself. He's got to be, because it's all mistakes. They have talent. It's all mistakes.
Yeah, that ball had no height. It just squirted from the center's fingertips. And Mujawar fell on it. Takes no chances.
So you know what I do
but
now?
a huge loss on the play.
You know what I do now is I mean they're spread out pretty wide on the line. Linebackers are going to be the guys that are going to be making a lot of the stops. I go right after him. He is way back there. We saw that in the opening against North, where North was able to really pressure him. I saw Keene pressure him. I go right after Mujawar. I come right in with a blitz.
2nd and 20, 2-step drop. Now he's going to run it left side. He's got some room, gets to
Too much.
10 yards.
Too much if you're a BG.
Yep.
Great job by Mujoir if you're Merrimack.
Right.
If you're BG, you want to go after that kid. And if you're Mujoir, you kind of know that might happen, so you get the ball and you take off right away before they can get their blitz organized, and that's what he did.
Oh, so he went out of bounds a lot sooner than I thought he did. I thought he made it back to the original first down marker. But
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
They mark him short.
And it looks
They
like
mark
the
him back.
Merrimack staff's a little bit
I think
upset
so.
about it.
Yep. Third down and 13.
And the ball carrier's hit just about after a gain of 3 or so. Darren Brown is down.
Guerin Brown. Yeah.
And just a missed opportunity as they get the kick to begin the second half and do nothing with it. Huge impact by the bad snap to begin that series of downs, and Tomahawk's not able to recover, so they'll have to punt.
Right, and a chance for BG to have good field position.
And the punt is
a nice one.
a good one. It sails, and no fair catch called.
No fair catch, but you know what? Either way with a fair catch, with a punt like that, you got to hold on to the ball, and he barely did, but he did it.
Will Helmke with the reception of the punt. And it is good field position for the Cardinals. First and 10 at their own 38.
Because the thing is, John, you got to catch that punt, because if you don't, it's going to bounce. It's going to go all the way back to inside the 20.
Yeah, it's going to turn an okay punt into a great one.
I'm sure BG would like a little bit better field position, but they'll take it where they are. And Merrimack.
And the quick hitter is complete to Lennon from Mike McDonough. Found a nice soft spot in the zone.
If I'm McDonough, I'm throwing a Lennon as much as I can.
Right? Great target.
Great target, big, can run.
It's getting a cushion.
Yeah.
Getting some space. Yep. Good hands.
2nd and 3 from the 46. If I'm Merrimack, I double team him.
Yeah, again, a huge space that they handed off to A.J. Holmes, and he easily gets the first down.
That is the play they ran last week that North could not stop. The quick dart inside. Jason Roby had some kind of technical thing on it that I would have had to,
I know, like a trap or a counter or something.
And that was really technical. I would have had to go to a library to look it up and study it and everything else. It just was driving me crazy.
A well-designed run play for the Cardinals that they've run before, and it works again.
I just call it a quick trap.
Sounds good. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals beyond midfield now into Merrimack territory. Mike McDonough grabs a high snap, fires it. It is incomplete.
And he threw into a real tight area there. I don't know if I would have done that.
Well, the cushion disappeared quickly for Connor Lennon.
Because
Guerin Brown hit him.
Because what did they do, John?
They tightened up on
What did they do with
coverage.
Connor Lennon?
They tightened up on him.
Double-teamed him.
They doubled him. Oh, yeah. Well, Brown timed it really well. He hit him as he received it and knocked it loose. Certainly there was going to be no run after the catch.
Jeez, I give you all these hints and you don't take them.
I just like that they took the cushion away because it was a double team, but the one guy needed to hit him.
Here's that play again. Same play.
And
this
Merrimack
time
gets
Merrimack
wise
was
to
ready
it.
for it. Yep, they were ready for it.
So 2nd down and 8. 2-yard gain.
3rd and 8 coming up.
Rhythm that the BG offense is in. You kind of expect them to go back to the air here. Szymanski split near side left. They got Sam Franco top of the screen.
They've got to make sure they don't throw it in a crowded area.
Lennon is in the slot.
It's the one thing tonight that you haven't seen a lot of. You haven't seen a lot of Guertin receivers open in space. There's a quick hitter.
Szymanski, and
short.
2 Merrimack players laid each other out. That's going to be a timeout.
Yep.
Unfortunate there. Just a accidental friendly fire hit. And you could see the player that's down, it took one right in the helmet.
Ouch.
Yeah. Szymanski with the reception, 1 yard short of the first down. And as the would-be tackler went over the top of him, he hit the trailer. The trailing defender took it right in the helmet. So,
see, I think that's short of the first down.
It is. It's a yard short.
Well, it's
4th and 1.
It's Yeah, you're right. It is. Yep, he's up. That's good.
Yeah.
That's Logan Day.
Yo.
That's Logan Day. You don't want to lose him. He's going to have to come out and get checked.
He definitely has to get checked.
Helmet comes off, so he knows what's ahead of him. He's going to have to go to protocol.
Yep. It was one of the loudest hits of the night, and fortunately it was might have been helmet on helmet or shoulder on helmet.
Fourth and
one.
From the
Big
37.
play here.
The 38.
Both lines dig in. They're going to go up the middle. Mike McDonough, the keeper.
He's got it.
He does. He gets more than enough.
It's a tough play to stop in high school.
It is.
It really is.
And BG's got a pretty big line. In this game, they got the dominant size, I think.
They're inexperienced, but they're big. So that helps them out. And they're young. There's a lot of sophomores that are up there.
Yeah.
So. And Merrimack the same way. I mean, we saw how big they were opening night.
Yeah, another run formation here. Look at this.
Well, they're going to do it. They're going to do the same. Yeah, this is what we saw last week.
And the handoff, nothing.
Wow. That time they didn't do the counter.
They blew that play up.
Well, that time they didn't do a counter, right? They just ran straight ahead. I don't think it works that way. See, I think it works with the quick dart.
Who's that?
When you do a counter, you're off, and it looked like that was Sam Fayed. He ran last week. He ran it last week as well.
Another loss. And now suddenly it's
second and 13.
Yeah, second and 13. Backing up is McDonough looking to throw. He's got some protection. Throws it, and it is off the fingertips. Did that come up? Nope, it's incomplete. Must have hit the turf.
If I'm McDonough, I think I want to run that ball, right? I think he had some running room. Let's see. I'd like to see that again. This is where it helps having John do the replay.
Too late. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
No, Dad doesn't want him to run, but I do. Thought he had a good. I think he had some room there.
Near hash mark. Third and long. McDonough rolling to his right, looking to pass on the run, completes it to Lennon, trying to work his way to the first down marker.
Short, I believe, but he's not short by much, so it's going to probably be another fourth down if he didn't get it. Ooh, they mark him a little shorter than I thought. I thought he was almost like a football length.
4th and 2.
Yeah, they're going to go for it.
They're going to go for it.
Yeah, you have to. Unless you want to try Lennon with a field goal. But
well,
I think,
how far would it be? Like over 40?
Yeah, it's at the 29, 28-yard line. Be back. 35, be 45-yard. No, you don't want to do that. Yep.
Unless you have to. They're going to go for it here. 4th and 2. At the end of the game, you try a 45-yarder. You need to. BG playing the percentages here, and even if they turn it over on downs, it's still a long field for the Tomahawks. One-step drop, fires complete to Szymanski. He had all kinds of space. He's wrestled down at about the 10.
That was a great play. I'd like to know why he was so wide open. I think they bunched up, trying to put pressure on the quarterback, and he was wide open in the middle of the zone.
Maybe respecting his deep speed, they gave him too big of a cushion on the slant in.
Well, I think that they allowed him to slant in. That was the mistake right there.
Especially when you have a double team and safety help. You might stay up on him, right?
It's an 18-yard gain, and let's see, is it first and goal? Yeah, the sticks are down, so it's first and goal from the 10. So you got to go 10 yards for the touchdown.
A.J. Holmes, right tackle, stacked up. Did get a game about 3 or 4, though. On first down.
I'd say he got 4 to the 6. Let's see where they mark it. Yeah, it's at the 6. So he got 4. So it'll be second and goal. Good job by Merrimack not to let him get too further in.
Wasn't easy going there for A.J. Holmes.
That big guy on the end, I believe, is number 70 for Merrimack. I gotta look up his name because he was big last week. Let's see.
And stumbling to the turf.
That does not work.
Maybe a yard.
What works is the quick trap to Holmes. Not the handoff 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. That does not work.
I'm going to change some personnel here, Tom.
Well, this is a replay of last Saturday night. Okay, only it's plenty of time left.
You want to throw it?
3rd and goal, 5. Oh, yeah. Where's Connor Lennon?
He is.
Connor Lennon is, I think, inside in the slot.
I don't see him. Looking to pass. McDonough's going to put it down, and he leaps, reaches forward.
Short.
At the 1.
Short, so they'll go for it.
Yep. It's going to bring up 4th down.
They'll go for it, and it'll be another McDonough sneak. That's what I think they'll probably do.
They had some success with that, certainly in the first half, the quarterback sneak.
And he scored a touchdown on a sneak last week.
They're just going to try to move that pile.
Yep.
And we'll see if Merrimack can stack it up or not. It's some big people up front. It just went right at them last time. They went right over center with the sneak.
First, 4th and goal. Does he have enough room there?
Oh, he gets stacked up immediately. What do we got?
They push him, and they push him in. They push him in. Now it's going to be, it's not going to go. They're going to say they helped him in. Now, you can't do that in high school.
Let's see.
That's what they're going to say.
Oh, 44.
They're going to say they pushed him in, and they're not going to give it to him.
Sam Ronzio with the push.
So there'll be a penalty.
Yeah, and that's going to give the ball to Merrimack.
Because they called it last night. They called it last night not on a touchdown play. It was another play. Aiding the quarterback.
Do you give them 4th down still?
I believe you don't lose the down. I think now it's time to kick it. So that's why Lennon, number 8, is on the field. Why he wasn't on the field on that 3rd down, I don't know. But Lennon is on the field now, and they're going to, let's see.
4th down and goal from the 6.
5-yard penalty.
Ooh, interesting. And they're going to kick the field goal. So here you go.
So it's like a point after. So it's about a 23-yard attempt.
Connor Lennon, who's shown a strong leg and an ability to control it in his kickoffs. And a flag flies before the snap.
Moved, and they think it was Merrimack.
Oh, boy. Now another decision. Are they going to take the field goal team
Well,
up?
let's see. This is all going to be the call. If it's BG, it's going to be a longer field goal. If it's not, if it's Merrimack, it goes down to the 1.
It's against the defense.
So it'll be half the distance to the goal, though. It won't be at the 1.
Really?
It's half the distance, I'm pretty sure. I think.
Yes.
So it'll only go to the 3. So they'll still kick the field goal. So it just makes it a 20-yard attempt.
Okay, no biggie. Could be a damp ball. Let's see. Connor Lennon to kick for 3. It's up.
Looks good to me.
It's
no good.
No good. Off to the left.
Wow. Ouch. A 20-yarder.
Where did it miss to the left, Tom?
He missed to the right. To his right, I think, right?
Oh, to the right.
Maybe. It just went on a line, so I didn't see it cross over. It's tough to tell from our angle.
Yeah.
It really is. What do you think, Pete? Right or left? Okay. No. Left? You missed it to the left?
Hooked it?
You're watching it again? Sorry, because we're a little bit behind, right?
Yeah. Wow.
Left. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, left. Well, he definitely.
Well, high wouldn't matter because that would get if it's deemed to be over. But yeah, left is not going to do it.
So Merrimack with the stop. 14-7 to begin the half, and it's 14-7 still after the drive all the way to the 1-yard line.
Here's the irony of that. Okay, think about this. If you're the defense and you're offsides, you only have to sacrifice half the yardage. If you're the offense and you're a legal procedure, you got to go the full length back.
Yeah,
that's not
they
fair.
Make it harder.
That's not fair for either. They make it harder for you.
Bourgeois' pass is underthrown to the intended receiver, Aiden Centrella, incomplete.
That's an interesting, little thing because it's the way the rules are. That's it. But
I'm pretty sure in the NFL, you get a 5-yard penalty in that spot, it's right to the 1.
No, I think it's half.
Is it really?
I'm pretty sure it's half. I'm not sure.
Maybe you're right.
I don't know.
Yeah. I thought only if it's under 5. It would be half, but
maybe.
It could be right. Mujawar's flushed out of the pocket. He throws on the run, and it's incomplete.
A hold is going to be called here.
Oh, a flag down.
Unfortunately for the Tomahawks, away from where Mujawar was running, but I think that all the linemen were over there, and that's probably going to be a hold.
They're taking Logan Day away. There was two
but they have to.
Defensive backs on him.
Day's a very good football player.
Yeah.
Day and Guertin
Good
Brown.
to see him back after the hit he took.
You're right. He obviously passed the test. So.
And a shout out to the Merrimack cheerleader squad over there.
But I'll tell you, John, if you want to meet a coach who is just great to talk to and just sets a real good example for his players, it's Kip Jackson of Merrimack. Fabulous guy. He was a former assistant at Nashua South.
That'll make it 2nd and 20 from the 10-yard line.
Kip Jackson.
2nd and 20 at. I'm telling you right now, though, he's not saying very nice things right now. That's for sure.
And Mujawar's got some time. He throws it deep down the sideline. He's got a man. It's complete. Logan Day just inside the 40. What a pass play from Sahil Mujawar.
Great pass and great catch by Day. He kept his eyes on the football. Watch him. Look on the football in stride and makes the catch. Had he been about
29 yards.
Had he been 3 yards away from the sideline, he might have gone all the distance.
Excellent pass. Only Logan Day could have caught that. They have practiced that a lot. You just know it.
I could have caught it, Jim.
He probably could have.
Yeah, I could have.
I'm just saying that.
Wasn't only Logan.
I'm not saying
I could have done it.
That none of the BG players were near
true.
it, is what I'm saying.
Yep.
Mujawar on the run across his body. It's scooped by
it's caught.
Centrella. Makes the catch.
Yep. Signals first down.
First down. 10-yard reception. And Mujawar going right, going left. Making the plays. Going down the field.
3:46 in the third quarter.
Sahil Mujawar has his team on the move, trailing by 7. 3.5 minutes to go, third quarter. He's on the run. He's throwing it. The flag flies behind the play. Guertin Brown has the reception.
Yeah, I bet
there was some sort of an infraction on this play.
Probably another hold. Let's see. All right.
Oh, right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that got flagged.
Yeah.
Nice job by Mujawar. You know what? They didn't have to do that hold.
Yeah.
He was out of there. Got to be smarter on the offensive line.
Geez, Pete, I'm eating my words here. John's doing a pretty good job on the replays.
Oh.
This can't last.
You thought I was Zach Wilson, but I'm really Bailey Zappi.
Bailey Zappi's not doing anything either, John, for a good reason. Not very good.
So Sahil Mujawar looking over to Kip Jackson and the Merrimack coaching staff of what they're going to do here. Bad snap thwarted them on the first possession of the second half, and now a holding call puts a wrench into this drive. First and 20.
They're trying to get Szymanski in the right spot, move people around. You can hear him yelling down there.
And they throw it.
So now this is a linebacker play, and it's a good tackle.
Oh, he coughs it up, and it's a turnover again. Miller Nichols pounces on the loose ball, and it was a great hit that set it up by, who is that? Oh, that was a great hit underneath. See if I can pick up the number.
To see it again if we can do it, but we probably can't, right? So,
oh, man.
One-timer? Yeah, one more time to see it.
I don't think they could see the number. It was the cornerback that was playing on the left side that did a great job on the on this hit.
Here's the hit.
Comes in so quick, and just couldn't tell who it was.
Couldn't tell who it was. No.
But another play of the game for a BG defender there. Turnover number 5 by the Tomahawks.
Wow.
Just sabotaging themselves. One-step drop. Mike McDonough complete to Szymanski. And he has about 16 yards on that play. Mike McDonough piling up the passing yardage. Here at 3 minutes and change to go in the third quarter.
Well, they've been down here all third quarter, haven't they?
It feels like
It does. So
no points yet.
That's credit to Merrimack's defense, but Zemansky's got a
A.J.
little bit
Holmes.
of a Holmes. I'm sorry, I saw the 2. I didn't see the 7.
Big
Holmes,
chunk on first down.
Holmes got a good chunk.
5, 2nd and 5. All these 2A players are trying to catch their breath. I don't blame them.
They're tired. And the one thing, and this isn't a criticism, but the one thing that we don't see much of this year, John, is that elusive back. You know, the guy that can break 2 tackles and zip through the line all of a sudden. The speediest kid that I've seen this so far is Peters, right? For North.
Luke Peters.
You know, but he's...
Rollout. Complete. Nice job on the rollout play by the Cardinals.
He's not a kid that's going to carry the ball a whole ton because you don't want to beat him up. So, nice rollout. Nobody there. Gets the ball right out to Zemansky, and it's a good play for Guertin.
1st and 10 at the 15.
I mean, he could have run it again. Maybe not have gotten as much yards, but he got 9 yards on the pass. But he probably could have done it on the run as well.
Well, this is another interesting setup here for the Cardinals. You got 3 receivers near side, including Connor Lennon, Cody Szymanski, also Will Helmke's over
if you
here.
Can break into that secondary.
And they run it up the middle.
Yeah. Well,
off left tackle.
Yeah, he went off left tackle and he went wide. The play there would be to cut it up inside. If you can cut it up inside, there was no one there defensively for Merrimack.
Right.
Merrimack had the edges all covered.
Sam Fayed on the carry, and not much there for number 12.
2nd and 8, the ball at the 13. Clock is ticking here in the 3rd quarter, minute 20 to play.
At this rate, it might be a scoreless 3rd quarter. It depends on the pace here. 1 minute, 5 seconds to go. Straight drop. McDonough looking to pass right, and it's complete touchdown. What a nice play on the slant end.
It's like Szymanski. Here it is. McDonough comes back. The key is, does he have time to throw it? He has all day, and he can pick out a receiver. Bang, bang play. That's a perfect pass. And you know what, John? That is the play that was open last Saturday night that he did not see because they wanted to go to Lennon because of the height advantage.
He watched some film.
And that was the play that was open.
And boy, he didn't miss. Nice pass. 20-7, Lennon to add another one. And it is good. 21-7. So Merrimack scored the first touchdown of this game, and it's been all BG scoring since.
Well, thanks to the turnovers, because that's a turnover-aided play right there, and that's the tough part for Merrimack, and that's if this score remains the same, if they don't come back, that's the first thing that Kip Jackson will talk about after the game is the turnovers.
Right. 1:01 to go, 3rd quarter. Still a lot of football left to be played. Merrimack probably feeling discouraged here by just how many mistakes they've made so far. The question is, can they shake them all off and mount a comeback here? At least make it a 1-score game. They'll get the ball here.
Don't forget, this is desperation game for BG. They do not want to go 0-3 in the division. That is, really tough to come back from. And so they're 0-3 overall, or they're 1-2 overall, but they're 0-2 in the division. So
they've lost to Bedford and North.
Right, so they need a Division I win, and this is the big one for them.
Next week they'll be hosting Timberlane.
And that, to me, a week ago, I'm saying, that's not going to be that bad a game. Well, guess what, folks?
Timberlane's pretty good.
Timberlane beat Sauhegan last night in an interdivisional game. And Sauhegan was putting up video game numbers on their offense.
Wow.
And they shut them out in the second half. It was 20-14 at halftime. They got a touchdown to take a 21-20 lead. Sauhegan was not heard from again.
What was the final?
21-20.
Oh, okay. That was how it ended.
20-14 at the half, and then Timberlane midway through the 3rd quarter scores, and they kept Sauhegan off the board. That is not easy to do. They will be very tough defensively when BG takes them on next Saturday night here at Stellos Stadium. Merrimack,
So
I'm not sure where. Merrimack, I think, has Bonnie Eagle next week.
You're
Team
right.
from Maine.
I was
Yep.
going to look it up in Bonnie Eagle
Yep.
in somewhere in Maine.
No, they're playing. Yeah, but they're playing it here. They went up there.
Oh.
They went up there last year.
Oh, for Scarborough. So
No.
who played in Scarborough? Was that?
That was BG.
BG played. Yeah, it's interesting to me that we got the New Hampshire and Maine teams playing.
Well, you've got that open date, so you're looking to
Right.
get out. You're looking to play a game. It
So
won't
you-
count in the standings. You're looking to play a game against a team from
You're
another
looking
state.
in
that-
Massachusetts and Maine.
yeah,
now,
you're
right?
looking to see where you can play somebody that you don't normally see.
So no gain. 2nd and 10 for the Tomahawks. Straight drop. Mujawar pressured, sacked.
Yeah, he got out of it, it looked like, but then he found out that he had nowhere to room once he got out of it.
Yeah, it's a loss of 1.
Tell you what, though.
3rd and 11.
Is he the energizer quarterback
Yeah.
or what? He just keeps going and going and going.
Right. You can't
He is running.
discount him here on 3rd and
He
long
is
either.
running all over the place.
He has converted this several times.
Yes, he has.
3rd and long. Now we're going to talk it over,
No,
though.
it's the end of the
Oh,
quarter.
end of the quarter. But we'll still talk it over
So
in between
we played
quarters.
3 here
Yep.
at Stellos Stadium. And the score, it is Bishop Guertin, as you can see on the screen, 21, Merrimack 7. I guess we keep it right here. We don't have the tunes of DJ PDP. So that means
No.
I can sing if you want. I don't know. Here at Stellos Stadium on a damp,
Yep.
kind of a, man, it's
We've had-
kind of sort of raining.
Sure.
It can't make up its mind whether it wants to rain or not. Umbrellas are up, but the rain is kind of a mist.
So, Tom, you took in some of the Hollis football game today, right?
I took in, John, about 2 minutes on the game clock, and there was no stoppage. So I was there. John, I got out of the car. I walked up. I got to the sideline. I took 3 photos on the same play. Snap, 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 snap. Turned around, and I said, I'll see you later.
What was the score?
At that time, it was 62-0.
What did you tell me about Hollis? It has to go
They have to go down. They have
another
to drop down.
Division 3?
They've got to do something. They cannot stay where they are. They can't compete where they are.
That was against Pelham, right?
Yes, and
60.
Pelham's a great program.
Yeah.
So that's like
That's complete, and
That
is that a
is.
first down?
that's what you were talking about with Mujawar.
Wow.
He does those things.
The rollout play
Yep.
to the far sideline.
To
That-
Brown.
That's Brown again.
Yep.
Nothing fancy, just
No.
execution
Just
on.
roll it out, and if you allow
Yeah.
him to roll out like that, he's going to do something for you.
Get the ball to one of your fastest players and get Mujawar rolling in space. And they do it on 3rd and long. They keep the ball. 1st and 10, setting up, throwing, complete. Brown on the other side. That play took a little while to develop, but again, Brown coming all the way across the field. Did he come from the opposite side? No, he came up
No,
the
he
slot
kept
and
the
then
slot.
curled out.
Yep.
Well done, though.
If I'm
So-
Merrimack, I do the hurry up. I catch BG off guard. I do a hurry up offense. I think that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah. So they're going to Brown twice. And don't forget about Logan Day on the top side. And I tell you what, he might be on.
Is he at the top of your screen?
Yeah, he might be in
Yep.
Balistreri Island up there because I haven't heard from him for a few plays now. They're going to go to him. Throwing to Day. Hit hard by Balistreri.
Yeah,
wow, that's
but
like the hit of the night.
But he held on. Did he hold on to it?
I think
believe
he did. Yeah.
Let's see it. Let's see it, right? Okay. Here's the play. Low snap, but Mujawar recovers and a nice hit and stride, a nice hit by
Wow.
Balistreri, but a
Yeah.
great job by Day to hold on to the football. And just like that, the quick passing game.
3 in a row.
The quick passing game has got Merrimack into it. Got Mujawar, what BG didn't want to see, into a rhythm.
2nd and 1. Might run it here. Who knows? And he's going to be sacked. He is not going to get a chance. A jailbreak sack for the Cardinals. They get in there and just and give him no time to do anything. Who got in there? Sam Cox, 73-10. Jaden Bosquet. Sam Fox led the charge. 3rd and long again for the Tomahawks. 10
That's tough.
and a half minutes to go in the game. They're down 2 scores. I don't know if it's too early to go 4th down if they don't make
No,
this.
I think they're gonna
They
have
throw
to.
it deep down the sideline. It's
gonna be
into
picked.
coverage, and it is picked off by Sam Franco. And a nice return.
watch out,
Still on his
Franco,
feet
yep.
inside the 40.
He got the ball at the 25. He returns it out to the 40.
Turnover number 6. Flag flies.
Yeah, probably a hold or a clip on a block on the return. But I'll tell you what caused that interception, John, was the pressure. Mujawar was just engulfed as soon as he threw it. He never saw the receiver being covered.
Yeah, it was double covered. It was underthrown. I feel like this was, such a late flag that it might have been a personal foul kind of thing.
It was underthrown because of the pass, because of the rush. Unsportsmanlike on BG.
Yeah.
Unsportsmanlike on the Cardinals.
Somebody was taunting there. It was the near sideline, so all the players
they call it all the time.
are suspects.
They call it all the time.
Yeah. Now, so it was a great return by Franco, but 15 yards of it will be taken off the table.
38-yard line. It'll go back to the 48,
to
about the
BG territory.
About the BG 48 or 47.
Yep. Yeah, there it is. 1st and 10 at the 47.
BG at their 47-yard line. First down.
Oh, push now? Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't get it. Quick hitter outside, and
Balistreri on the catch.
yep.
That's a quick hitter and a good gain for BG.
Yes.
Down to the 45-yard line. So Merrimack
Great
now.
first down gain.
Yeah, Merrimack had a chance to. I'll tell you where I think they went wrong. Hold on a second. 2nd and 1.
Maybe a down
Maybe
to play
2.
with here. They're just going to hand it off to A.J. Holmes, and he's got a big hole up the middle. Off tackle, 2. And just a well-executed run play.
Well, it's a quick hitter again, but this time not quite as close. So he's got some room to run behind the line, and the hole opened up. You saw it open up, and he went right through that seam, and a missed tackle right at the hole allows Holmes to go all the way down.
20-yard gain there for A.J. Holmes. Yep. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at the Tomahawk 25. A score that could really cement the victory right here. Make it a 3-score contest.
That was a 30-yard gain.
30?
30.
10,
it was
20,
at the 45 30. I think.
Yeah, I thought it was when 45 to 25.
All right.
A.J. Holmes inside the 20.
I thought he was at the Merrimack. Was it at the BG 45?
Believe so, after the first down gain.
So 20, all right.
Yep.
That was Holmes again on the carry?
Holmes on the carry. He got 6.
Yep.
2nd and 4. BG moving down the field rapidly at this point against what has to be a tired Merrimack defense.
Yes. Tomahawks have got to be tired.
BG's got a lot of weapons on the
Pete and Dylan are making
side.
me hungry. Driving me nuts.
This
Fries
is for
to
us.
burgers. Oh, my God. Oh, no, I'm okay. Oh, really? Oh.
You've got a pass incomplete for Cody Szymanski. 3rd and 4.
Third and 4 upcoming for the Cardinals. Tomahawks would love to come up with a stop here and limit BG's lead to where it is. 14 points.
Here we go.
High snap.
Takes him right out of the rhythm.
And a short gain. Did he get it? Yeah, he got it. First down for the Cardinals.
That's a good recovery by McDonough. Merrimack's defense had a chance.
Done that a couple of times tonight.
Yeah.
Picked up a fumble and now high snap.
High snap. There's been a couple of high snaps there. But he gets it. First and 10, the ball right at the 15-yard line. With 7:54 to play in the football game, BG.
Was that quarterback sneak the only running touchdown, or I think?
I have to look everything up.
Oh, Holmes got one. There's a keeper. McDonough cuts it inside.
This could be a
inside
running
again,
touchdown
and
here.
he's
in
into the end zone.
Unless they mark it. Yep. That's a good run by McDonough. Watch him here. Okay, he fakes it inside, then he goes outside. The missed tackle right there, another missed tackle. But what he does is he's grabbed at the 3, and he just lunges forward to get into the end zone. A couple of missed tackles that'll show up on the film for Merrimack when they show it on Monday. But at the same time, McDonough with a second effort helped that play out.
Nice run by the BG quarterback. Great balance to stay on his feet, as Tom said, when he was grabbed about the 3 to get over the line. Made it 27, and Connor Lennon makes it 28. 4 touchdowns for Bishop Guertin, just the one for Merrimack, despite all those yards of offense that turned out to be for naught because of 6 turnovers. Ooh, that's a lot. That's a lot of turnovers.
Loss of 3 on the play. It's 2nd down and 13 for the Cardinals.
And you know, I mean, that other one was the last one that we saw that set up this drive because of the pass rush. You know, BG is able to get back in there on Mujawar, and doesn't have time to throw. So when he let that ball go, he couldn't really see where he was throwing it to because he had a green giant wrapped around him.
Yeah.
Huge. It was all over him, and that's difficult.
Yeah, turnovers, they're a pastry. Right? So.
7:31 to play.
Yeah, Kip Jackson will not be having turnovers for breakfast tomorrow. He doesn't want to hear anything about him.
He and I are kindred spirits. We're both Yankee and Giant fans. And we are suffering greatly.
Boy, ball hits the hands of the return man, but he gets it back. Logan Day to the 25. Sometimes you see those flubs and they turn into touchdowns, but not that one.
But Kip coached the Chad team this year in New Hampshire, and I wrote a story about how he is the perfect coach for that game because he is Mr. Charity and Mr. Fundraiser. That's one of the things that he has his kids do during the school year. That's one of the big things. Mr. Community. It's more important to him than the football almost, that his kids do those things. And that's what makes him such a special coach.
You mean he has football in perspective?
Yeah, really, huh? I know.
Good for him.
He has a lot in perspective. Great guy. 1st and 10 at 25 for the Tomahawks.
Mujawar, 1-step drop, and he completes it. Logan Day. He's got to be well over 100 yards in receiving, I would think.
Day, I have to check it. I don't know about that, John. They haven't been long gains, right?
Well,
the touchdown pass, and that's it.
Well, 2 sidelines, and the touchdown pass was about 30. Flirting with it. Mujawar rolling to his left and throws it away. Great pressure that time by the Cardinals.
Well, good decision by Mujawar to be able to throw it away. You know, it's
3 Cardinals players were hot on his heels.
Tough to come back from 3 touchdowns down in high school unless you're able to get a turnover. And, they don't have the ball right. I mean, BG is not going to give it back to them if they can avoid it. So. Now Rich is talking about pulling court. You're killing me, Rich. You're killing me.
Yeah. 1-step drop. Mujawar fires. It is incomplete.
I couldn't see the ball.
It ended up at the feet of one of the coaches over there, but it was Szymanski that knocked it down. Good defensive work. It'll bring up 4th down and long, and they are going to go for it. No choice, I guess, down by 3 scores. This is a tough task, though. 4th down and 7.
Is it ever?
Mujawar, 2-step drop, steps up, throws deep down the right sideline, and is picked off by Szymanski, who's going to return it. Past the 50 and out of bounds at about the 45.
I'm groaning just because I hate to write 7 turnovers, right?
That's right.
That's hard. That's another turnover.
And here it is. This is an ill-fated pass.
Right? He's just going to throw it almost like a Hail Mary. He's got double coverage. Szymanski's BG still very tight coverage in terms of their receivers.
Yeah.
And they knew it was going to go that way. And
that was a receiver. I think it was number 1 that we don't have on our roster. It was not Day that he was throwing to. I think they were trying to catch the Cardinals by surprise. They doubled the right guy, though.
Well, you're doubling in the zone, right? You're probably
maybe it was Brown.
I thought it was. You double the receiver on this side.
Yeah.
You double the receiver on that side. They're not going by names.
Right. Yeah, it might have been Brown.
It's an area.
Connor Lennon.
So they're probably doing an area.
Holmes picks up 5, make it 2nd and 5 at the 40.
Seeing 21, the defensive back for Merrimack reminds me of 21, Deion Sanders.
Oh, what a job.
Big game tonight.
Did they win today? They played today,
They're
right?
playing a night game against Oregon right now, I think.
I thought it was, okay.
And the odds makers had Colorado's bubble to be busted. They had them as minus 21 underdogs, but they were minus 21 and they won the first game of the season.
Those games are getting over around 2:30.
Oh, bad. Yeah. The Colorado State game did. It was about 2:30 in the morning.
I mean, college football takes 4 hours.
Oh, boy, I know.
Yeah, because they stop the clock after every first down, and you play at that level, there's a lot of them. So
BG, another first down for them. They've done a good job of ball security. They had that one interception, but that's been it. To 7 turnovers by Merrimack. Merrimack actually fortunate to only be down by 3 scores at this point.
But the turnovers are one of the indicators that they are down by 3.
Yeah.
We are now approaching the 5-minute mark.
BG going to keep running it, take time off the clock. Mike McDonough off left tackle, and he has about 5.
Got to be careful. And I'm not talking about loss. I'm talking about injury.
Yes.
Got to be careful.
Yeah, at this point, definitely no need for anybody getting hurt.
If I'm BG, I don't have him run. I don't want him running the ball.
Okay.
I want a running back taking it because you've got a little bit more depth there. I'm sure Dad is very happy to hear that. Yeah, he is. Yep.
Yeah, we meant to mention Ethan Chimalecki, a talented senior running back for BG, out with an ankle injury, unfortunately. Not able to play tonight. Maybe out for several weeks. Quick hitter is complete to Will Helmke, who's knocked to the turf immediately. Short gain will bring up 3rd down and about 4.
Merrimack 7.
This is a
clock ticking. 4 minutes to go.
This is all about just kind of killing the clock here. This is what you want to do. Just keep it running down, running down, running down. In fact, in less than 2 minutes, John, I'm going to head down on the field probably with about a minute left to go in the game. Leave you to your fries.
Okay.
Of course, unless you want to share.
No, I mean, this is half yours. I'll leave them for you. There's a completed pass on the near sideline, and Szymanski has it, and that's going to move the chains, and BG's going to be able to kill more clock here.
So I need a commercial so we can negotiate these fries. So you
3:34.
Because I need to have something to put them in. So.
Yeah.
Was that Szymanski on a pass, or was it a run?
It was a pass. Short pass to Szymanski near sideline. He stepped out of bounds, stopped the clock momentarily.
First and 10 at the 20.
And Holmes is tackled immediately for no gain.
So see, here's how we do it. You take the few out.
Okay. I'm not going to take many.
I'll take the container and put it in my bag.
All set. There you go.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I got food at home. Thank you.
That's right, because your wife is a real good cook.
She is.
Yep.
I got a
Second
rare
and 10.
Red Zone Sunday at home tomorrow, Tom.
Oh,
so
there you go.
Eating all day. Mike McDonough has played a fine game at quarterback tonight for the Cardinals. Looking to pass. Completed to Balistreri. And he goes out of bounds.
No, why? You
No,
don't do that.
do not want to go out of bounds.
Oh, goodness. That's not what you. That's why you don't even throw the ball. Just run it.
Slide into second
Just run
base.
it.
Slide into
What's
second
he
base right
doing?
here. Just slide into second base. Don't go down. Go down before you.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's a 3-score game, but that's just fundamentally not what you want to do in a game when you're up. You want the clock to tick.
They practice so much, Tom. They get much game time. They want to milk it. You want the game over faster. They're in their glory down there, playing Saturday night football.
On
Save time.
On ETV.
More plays.
Right.
3rd and 2. BG no rush here, but they are on pace to get another score before the end of the game. Holmes is wrapped up in the backfield. Nice tackle. Number 70 at the bottom of the pile, making the tackle. Zachariah Rezeu. It's like, as soon as I looked at that name, I was like, mistake. Trying
4th
to pronounce
and 2,
it.
and somebody decided to call timeout.
Rezui. Zachariah with the tackle. Timeout.
Yeah. Who called that?
4th down. Oh, somebody's hurt.
Oh, an injury?
Holmes got hurt.
Oh.
See? You weren't talking about the quarterback getting hurt. The running back who he handed off to a bunch of times.
Well, where is he? Oh, there he is. Limping a little bit, slightly.
Where is he? Oh, he's going back out there. He's all right. He's all right.
PG cheerleader in the student section. We're ringing it tonight.
Shotgun snaps being delivered all night by Sam Fox, the BG center, doing a pretty good job of it. And under center now is Mike McDonald. 2-step drop's going to throw it to the corner of the end zone. Szymanski blocked by 2 defenders who were with him the whole way.
I don't understand the throwing. I just would run it.
Yeah.
Maybe when he got a
Oh, it was
little,
4th down.
Yeah, that was 4th down.
Yeah.
So
Came up, snuck up on me there.
Yeah.
4th down and turned it over on downs. So Merrimack only 2:26 to go and 3 scores down.
Little curious.
Yeah.
I mean, well, you want the clock running. You know, do everything you can to just keep that clock running. Because what you do is, I mean, if you're Merrimack and it's a close game, you're saying that would be thank you. But they, what you're doing is you want them to practice doing that when it is a close game, right? So that's how I would look at it. But it's interesting.
See that? Mujawar is going to hand it off, and they drop it. Oh,
He picks it up.
Oh,
I couldn't write 8 turnovers. I can't do it.
Antonio DiPietrantonio.
I could not write 8.
Merrimack going its middle on first. 2-yard gain, second.
So, are you going to work that into the lead somehow? The turnovers?
45-yard line.
Pretty much the story of the game for Merrimack, right? And the other story is how BG needed the win and got it.
Big run up the middle.
Let's see who that is.
Michael Gendron.
Number,
This is his first carry tonight.
Yep.
Announcing his presence. Class of 2024. Senior getting a chance.
Yep.
And he gets another handoff and wrestled down at the 30. 90 seconds to go. Clock is rolling now. It's funny. Merrimack's rolling the clock better than BG did.
Right.
And BG's the one with a 3-score lead.
Exactly. I know it. They're running. You're right. They're running.
Like, this
down.
is how you run the clock out.
Yep, exactly. All right, John Collins. I am going to head down on the field.
All right. See you back here in a couple days. Nashua handoff. Michael Gendron met just beyond the line of scrimmage. Wrestled down at about the 34. Under a minute to go now. Bishop Guertin Cardinals about to seal the deal on their first win in the division this season in the New Hampshire Division I West Division. After losses to North and Bedford, they're picking up a win here at the expense of Merrimack. Ujuar, 35 seconds, going to flip it to Gendron. Knocked out of bounds in front of the BG bench. And has a first down, I believe. No. 1 yard short, 4th and 1. 13 seconds, time for one more play for Merrimack. They might as well just throw it deep down the field because first down won't help you here, but they hand it off to Gendron. And that's the ball game. The Cardinals take it by a score of 28-7. I want to thank our cameraman Dylan Smith, my partner Tom King, and of course our executive producer Pete Johnson, who makes the magic happen. I'm John Collins. Congratulations to Bishop Guertin on their decisive victory tonight. And good luck to the Merrimack Tomahawks as they continue to the second half of their season. 28-7 win for the Cardinals tonight. Good night, everyone, from Stellos Stadium.